Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with another pick a card. If you guys want to know where this candle is from, it's called Opal Candles. I will give all the description links down below. Someone very close to me has started a candle business and I'm supporting it. Okay, so with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to my group channel, Ish1M, and my personal channel, Awkward Confidence. Everything is in the description down below. So today we're going to be finding out what are your best attributes, okay? I just thought I'd do some self-love kind of videos. I feel like I get so caught up in romance that I forget to do self-love, okay? So to pick pile one, we have this black and white stone. Still not good with the names, if I'm going to be completely honest. To pick pile two, we have this other stone, which again, turquoise, don't know the stone. I feel like I know that stone because I know friends who have rings with that stone, but I completely forgot what it's called. And we have selenite. Okay, so really meditate and let's go. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile one, you guys picked this black and white stone. I'm getting with this group, you guys are the type of people who, you remind me of Gryffindor, okay? I'm hearing Gryffindor, okay? This group, regardless of, I feel like you guys are conquerors, okay? You have a lot of fears when it comes to certain things, but you're always willing to overcome those fears. You are the type to stand out and speak out for what you believe in. You chose number one, which means you're number one, right? Some of you may have a life path number one. And I feel as though you guys are not afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. You may have not always been this way, but as you've grown up and gone through many trials and tribulations, you've had to go through it. Because we do have fear, but we also have pride. Whoops. We also have pride. Okay, so maybe you guys have had like an arrogant problem in the past and you've kind of managed to work through ego. That's why it flipped up like that. You're not afraid to be vulnerable. You're not afraid to admit your wrongs, okay? It's like you guys are never wrong. You guys are actually quite wise people. But if you are wrong, you're never afraid to admit where you've gone wrong. You can be vulnerable. You can be open, okay? I also feel like you guys are action orientated, even though there are no fire cards here. When I look at the card exercise, I think of somebody who takes action. So you guys are men and women of your words, okay? When you say you're gonna do something, you put your mind to it and you do it. And people think you make that shit look easy. It's not that easy, but you make it look easy, okay? I also feel like you guys are star seeds, so it's like you guys have a greater purpose on this earth, and you guys could be light workers. I feel as though you guys have been put on this earth to really serve the world. We do have a double mission. I feel like you guys are destined to do great things, and this is like a star seed card. This is all about helping yourself and like moving towards the finer, the greater, what's the word I'm looking for? Like basically things that need greater attention in this world, like you flock towards that. You're a really helpful person, but it's also in terms of manifesting your dreams. Some of you are really powerful manifestors. You have to think about things and you see it come into fruition. I feel like no matter what, when you really want something, you put your mind to it and it sometimes ends up like evolving even better than what you expected. I feel as though you guys are learning to master the art between, you know, detachment and yearning. So it's kind of like you manifest, but from a place of detachment. You don't attach your happiness to the outcome. You kind of just, you know, think, hope, yearn, and you put the work in as well. And you're kind of like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not focused on the outcome. I'm focused on the process. I'm focused on the journey. Okay, especially with this chariot. It's like this is like you guys are on a mission. You guys could be very impulsive, but you guys are very action orientated. When you want to do something, you get up and you do it. I'm also hearing the term creativity. Okay, a lot of people in this part are very creative. You go after your dreams. No matter how ridiculous it may sound to others, it's like you're being called to go in some certain direction and you go towards that. You guys could be a cusp between Gemini and Cancer. Okay, it's like, I'm just getting a vibe of somebody who's like, I'm gonna do this, you know? I don't know if you guys watch Resurrection Ertugrul on Netflix, but it's a Turkish series about, you know, Turkish Empire and etc., historical kind of shit, right? And it's like, you remind me of this character called Urtigar. It's not really a character, it's based on real life events, but it is a bit exaggerated in the series. But it's like this person that is a go-getter, is a fighter, does not fear anyone. And even if you do fear people or fear situations, it's like you're always willing to overcome those fears. You're always willing to go outside of your comfort zone, okay? I feel like you guys are very principled people, because we have the black and white stone, so it's kind of like either or. You guys are learning how to be open-minded, but you kind of are very principled. So it's kind of like whatever you say goes. Like if you want something to be a certain way, no one's going to change your mind. There's that stubbornness, but it's a good level of stubbornness, and I feel like because of that stubbornness, you guys have very good work ethic. You guys are very busy. You're on your feet. You're somebody who's really good at hands-on kind of jobs. We have the Three of Pentacles, and under it we have success. Okay, I feel like you guys are destined for success and abundance because of your work ethic, because you are a hustler, because you are a grinder. You build foundations for yourself, and many people do admire that. But I get this whole humanitarian vibe. Some of you guys could be Aquarius, Scorpios, you guys could be Cancers, but just people who generally have like this yearning to do something great in this world. Okay, you guys hold a lot of pride in who you are. You could have Leo in your chart, but this is a pile that's like not afraid to take action. You guys are not bluffers. You don't just talk shit and you can't back it up. Like your actions will always back up your words, and that's what people really love about you. You know, you are destined for success because you deserve it. You work freaking hard, and it's like you don't stop. You know, you keep going until you achieve what you do. Of course, there are going to be moments where you want to stop and take a break, and you know, you may feel like you need a pep talk, but you always manage to overcome, you know, those thoughts that pass you by when you feel like you're not good enough. And people love that perseverance. I want to see if I can channel in any auditory messages. I'm hearing whirlwind. So with you, like, you just act fast. Like, you're quick on your feet. Some of you could be runners, but you're just really fast and quick-witted. You could have Gemini in your chart, right? And you could be Virgos and Aries. I don't know why those signs are coming to me, but that's what I'm hearing. And I'm also hearing the fact that you guys are very adaptable. You're very changeable. So you could be an adaptable sign like Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, you know? And it's like, even though changes aren't the best, it's like, oh, fuck, like I was planning towards this and I freaking hate changes. You still know how to think fast on your feet and go towards and redirect what you're working on to your benefit, okay? So if somebody even has some witty, smart remarks to say to you, it's like you know how to, you know, repel that shit and say something smart back, you know? And that's really, I find that really cool. But that's all I'm getting for pile number 1. I'm now going to move on to pile number 2. Bye. Okay, hi guys. Those who picked pile number 2, you picked this purple. No, why did I say purple? It's not even purple. This turquoise stone. Once I get the name of this stone, I'm going to let you know what it is. But yeah, what I'm getting instantly about pile 2 is I'm hearing the song, I need your halal loving. You're my wife, girl, I'm your husband. I don't know why. I feel like your attributes, you guys are very wifey material or husband material. Like people look at you and think, damn, like I could settle down with this type of person. Like I feel like there's something very modest about this pile. But I'm also getting this pile is very ambitious, okay? So it's like with this Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing somebody who's like a student, somebody who's learning through life, not necessarily naive, but somebody who likes to see the good in others and likes to see the good in life and is very hopeful of good things and tries not to focus on the negatives, right? But it's like, I feel as though as you grow up, you understand new truths and how the world is. And it really does affect you at times. I feel like this is a very caring humanitarian pile. But what I'm getting with the Page of Pentacles specifically is that this is a pile that's very ambitious. It's like you don't have much in your life right now, but you always tell yourself, I mean, like, you know, there's no way we can't achieve this. I'm sure we can achieve this. It's like you guys are very positive people, always uplifting other people. Like even when you have nothing yourself, you will go as far to tell people, you know what, it is possible. Why not, right? Why not? So I'm getting like this is an ambitious pile. It's like, yeah, I may not have enough, but I feel like we can achieve this, you know? You're somebody who likes to take everybody with you in order to achieve things. Like you want to elevate everyone around you because you're just a very positive light. I'm also getting with the King of Swords, I'm getting like a more vibe of like someone who's very analytical, somebody who's very smart. I feel like with this pile, you're smarter than what people give you credit for. Maybe your whole life people have seen you as naive, as dumb, as like, you know, you don't really have much going on upstairs, but you're actually very intelligent, like probably more intelligent than most normal people, and you seek information, you seek truth. Okay, you're very fair and you're very balanced, and you make an amazing peacemaker between friends, family, anyone, because you're very strategic and well balanced. You are a pile that cannot be bribed and cannot be swayed. You know your shit, and you remain diplomatic about things as well. I feel like you have a great balance between logical and intuitive. I feel like with this pile, you guys are very spiritual and very intuitive people. Even if you feel like you're not, you are, as you grow up, you are actually becoming more intuitive as, you know, the days, the weeks, the months go by. You are somebody who has inner feelings. You pick up on people's energies like a sponge. You feel and really, really resonate with a lot of things. But it's like, because maybe you've had an upbringing where you're told that these things don't exist, or that you're crazy, or that you're just being paranoid, or that you're overthinking things, or you're just being overly emotional. You've learned to suppress that. You've learned to keep that under control. You've learned to hide that side to you. And this is me telling you as a tarot reader, embrace that side to you, because these are the things that make you very beautiful inside out, and that will actually be helpful to not only your life, but to others around you. You guys have a really strong psychic ability. Whether you know that or not, you need to unlock that. You guys follow your intuition. So maybe your intuition is telling you, oh, this person views me in this way, or oh, this situation, I'm interpreting it to mean like this. Oh, that person was rude, the way they looked at me, the way they did this. Like, many people may think you're paranoid and may think you're overreading the situation, but you're not. You're intelligent. You know the difference between, you know, panicking and stressing and overthinking, and actually feeling intuitive feelings. And you very much need to in-tune to that. So if you feel like you get intuitive feelings and messages, don't ignore that. Acknowledge it and actually embrace it. You're not overthinking. You actually are on point most of the time. Your worries and concerns are valid, and your feelings are always valid. Okay, and that's what makes you very, you know, spectacular and very special. I feel like with this pile, you haven't always fit in with everybody else, and it's really bothered you growing up. But I'm here to tell you that you're not supposed to fit in. You're not supposed to be like everyone else, because you guys are a very majestic pile. You guys are a very mythical pile. You're not supposed to fit in with regulars, and that's okay. And I feel like as you grow older, you're learning and you're coming into that understanding that you are born to be different, and that is okay. That is okay. Living an authentic life is a fulfilling life, because many people would love to be in your shoes but do not have the courage to do so. And I read that in a quote, but it's very, very true. I feel like with this pile, you are great learners, you are very intelligent, and you're very just towards people. You treat people with absolute kindness and fairness and respect. And in turn, people really do look up to you and view you highly. Do not think for a second that you are an outcast, or people don't care about you, or you're overlooked, or people dismiss you. People have a lot of respect for you because you have a lot of respect for yourself. Okay? Sometimes, there's a quote, in fact, in Arabic, that talks of like being somebody who's reserved. Like, they kind of hype up people who are not really like that well known by people. And of course, in today's society where everybody is very freaking narcissistic and wants attention, it's actually a blessing to be like that, because you're a lot more protected. You guys have this ability to protect your energy, and that's what makes you very prestigious. And you guys are really great learners. We have record keeping. I feel like you guys don't let shit go, like not in a grudgeful way, but you remember detailed, hurtful parts in your life that have taken place. So the way people have treated you, situations where you've been uncomfortable, situations that you really cannot get over, even situations where you've hurt others, or you've put yourself in uncomfortable situations and you've made other people feel uncomfortable. You remember all those memories and you take them around with you. Why? So you can learn. So if you're like, oh my God, I've hurt somebody, I'm going to make sure I don't do that thing so I don't hurt another person. Or, oh my God, I remember when this person said this to me, I'm going to prove them wrong. Or, I remember when these people were mean to me. I want to understand why they did that. So I'm going to make sure I find answers and try my best to move forward with it, etc. I feel like you guys have amazing, sharp memories, and you use that to your advantage to learn so that you don't make any further mistakes. And that is you paying your karmic debt. This pile, when I have pregnancy here, I feel like you guys are very fertile. You guys have a love for children, but this is also in terms of abundance. I'm hearing a fat pig, okay? You guys may feel like you're broke or you may not have much going on in your life, but I feel like you guys are destined to have a lot of growth and abundance. I am seeing the number 8 and Lion's Gate, okay? But this is all about ideas. You guys are very ambitious people. You're not afraid to dream big. You're not afraid to be like, oh, come on, we can achieve this. Why can't we? You know, many people have given up on their dreams, their goals, their aspirations, but you are the one uplifting other people, and they really do love and respect you for that. I would say you guys could be Libras in your chart. You guys could be Cancerians. You guys could be just loving energy, because we have peace. You guys have a really peaceful aura where you make people feel at home, and the right people that get attracted to you also get to experience this nurturing side to you. You guys are very much unproblematic, and people who are, you know, yearning for that energy get attracted to you. You guys are very good at keeping the peace between family, between friends, between all situations, and you guys often stay out of trouble. We have the I love you card. I feel like you guys are just very much loving people, and you know how to care for others, even in the way that you nurture other people. It's like you don't always give people what they want, but you give people what they need, and that's very important, and it's a lot more essential than giving somebody what they want. You guys have this ability to always want to seek information, so it's like I always want to know more. So you guys have a zest for learning. You guys could be students. You guys could be really educating yourself about different cultures, language, subjects, religions, everything. You guys are very studious people, always wanting to learn more about the world. You guys are very much cultured, okay? And it's like sometimes you always want to investigate things. So you'll think, I need to find out more about that thing. What does this mean? What does this, what does this relate to? I feel like you guys could have Gemini in your chart somewhere, maybe as a moon. But I do feel like you guys have this zest for learning and getting more information about things before you make big decisions, okay? With the 2 of coin, I'm hearing wishy-washy. So sometimes you guys can be wishy-washy like a Gemini. Your mind does switch a lot, but it's because you have the ability to see things from both sides of the spectrum. You guys are not biased people. You do not side with one side. That's, I'm also getting like a Libra vibe. You guys have this ability to see things from both perspectives, and that's what makes you an amazing peacekeeper. You guys could work in the UN in the future as well, or just creating peace, creating a better world to live in. So you guys have this balance within yourself, and you feel like, okay, well, this person has a point, but I can also understand the point of this other person as well, you know? And many people find that very admirable, and you are actually somebody who would make an amazing leader. But if not leader, I would say more so somebody who's very good at giving general advice to others, because you weigh out the pros and cons, which is great. I'm trying to see if I can get any more auditory forms of messages. I'm hearing star. So you guys are actually an amazing star. You may even feel like, what, me? I'm not really, about that life. I don't really want to be pushed into the spotlight, but you shine anyway. There's something very radiant about your energy, and other people pick that up. So for those people who are toxic and dim, it's like they would never understand you as a person. They may be drawn to you, but they can't keep you. They can't fathom you, so don't be offended if many people are quick to leave your life or not want to be around you. Those who are meant to radiate and operate on your frequency will stay in your life, because you are very much attractive and you attract the good energy, okay? I'm hearing periwinkle, and I don't even know what that means. So let me know if that resonates with anyone in the comments. Just, I'm hearing just. You guys are very just people, okay? But yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. I'm going to move on to pile number 3. So yeah, take care. Bye. Okay, so for pile number 3, I'm hearing transformative. If you picked pile number 3, you picked the Selenite, okay? Protection. You guys are very authoritative, and you guys are always on your guard. You guys have this natural yearning for protection, and you guys are very much protected. I don't know why with pile 3 there's always lots of cards. I think it's just a pure coincidence, because how I shuffle is I just kind of shuffle and see what cards come out. But it's always the most for pile 3. But yeah, anyways, what people love about you, okay, well, it's not really about people, but here are your best attributes, right? I feel like with you guys, you've gone through a lot of change, okay? You've gone through a lot of hardship, a lot of pain, a lot of strife, especially in love, I'm getting. So it's like you don't know what it feels like to be treated a certain way, because you know what it feels like to be treated like shit, you know? You haven't really had the best luck in love. I'm getting this with the 5 of Cups. So that's why, like, you guys don't really turn your focus on love. You know, like, you guys may be interested in love and may love to see love, but it's like love is now but not really become your focus. It's like you would like it, but you're not obsessed with it as you once were, okay? But you guys are very alluring. A lot of people do see you as potential a suitor, okay? People like to see you as somebody who they'd love to date, who they'd love to marry, who they'd love to be with. Like, you are somebody who's deserving of love and who is very loved by many. You have a lot of people who have a lot of admirers about you, because you are just somebody who people would love to be with, you know, long term. People love your energy, okay? I'm hearing thrill seekers. You guys are thrill seekers. I feel like you guys have come into your power, and if not, you are in the process of coming into your power. You guys usually look at the brighter side of life. You guys stay positive regardless of going through a lot of pain and strife in your life. You are always looking for opportunities. Some of you are very money driven, but you're always looking for ways to generate income. You always believe, you know what? I deserve a good life. I deserve a good, luxurious life. So why not work hard towards it? Why not achieve that goal? It's possible, and I'm going to do it, because there's something better. I feel like you're always thinking, like, let me prioritize my work life. Let me prioritize my life purpose, my finances over love, because it's under there's something better. I feel like love is going to come to you when you're not looking for it, pile 3. But it's like you're always searching for something stable or something grounded or something that meets your needs. I feel like you guys have high standards, but in a good way. Like, it's like someone could be very sweet, have an amazing character, but it's like with you, it's like, okay, sweetness is not enough. It doesn't pay the bills, you know? And even if somebody has the finances to back it up, it's like, okay, but are you authentically you? Okay, but do you operate in a higher spiritual level? Okay, but do you understand me? Okay, but are you intelligent? It's like you are always searching for the best of the best of the best, but not in a way that's like unhealthy, but in a way that's like you understand yourself, your wants, your needs, and you're not afraid to like let someone go until you find that good person, you know? You don't settle, okay? I feel as though you've gone through so much change that people are actually looking at you and admiring you. People really do think you're hot and sexy. They want to date you, but you're someone who's very inspirational. You turn your L's into W's. You turn your losses into wins. You turn your pain into success. You know how to pick yourself back up purely with self-love. And you know what? Sometimes that scares people. A lot of people are intimidated by you, but people do look up to you, whether they are hating on you or not, okay? You are somebody who, you know, it's something familiar about the way you're living your life. You've lived this way in many past lives, but you have like an inner form of authority, okay? Because we have here, all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. You guys may like to take some solitude to yourself. It's like you have a perfect balance between spending time with friends and family and social gatherings, but you know when to pull back your energy and take charge of your own life and follow choices. I feel like this is a pile that's not swayed by things. People may guilt trip you or may try to sway you into certain things, and you really know how to play the role. You know how to be fake with people and be like, oh yeah, interesting, okay. But like, you know that you are very intelligent and you don't really trust anybody else's advice but your own, because you're like, yeah, I'm gonna just stick to what I was gonna do anyway. But out of respect, you listen to what people have to say, but at the end of the day, you follow your gut, you follow your intuition, you make choices based upon what you feel is right at the end of the day, right? And I feel like you guys are, I'm hearing journey, so you guys have embarked on a spiritual journey, but you guys are very inspirational to others, okay? You're somebody who knows how to turn everything into gold, okay? You got the Midas touch. And we have here inspiration. So you are actually an inspiration to many. I feel like the things you've achieved in your life, you don't really see them as big because that's all you've known. but to others, they look up at you and they see you as somebody who's very, very successful and very, very amazing and talented and creative. You know, there's something that you guys are very much talented in as well, but they see you as somebody who's very much inspirational. Very abundant too with the money. It's like you are always seeking ways to generate money, but I feel like with this pile, you are destined to generate money through creative means, through something that's passionate to you. Because some of you guys have a life path number 1, whereby you're meant to do something individualistic but creative. You know, and even though, you know, some people may differ when it comes to life path numbers, they may think, oh, 1 means teamwork. It really just depends on the person. But with me personally, I believe that this is like a journey that you take as an individual, right? Because it's literally 1. But you guys are very much, in terms of your abundance, you're all about your coins, your stability. It's like, it's not that money is everything to you, but money is very helpful in 2020. Okay, money is very helpful for getting by in life. So you're like, I'm going to stick to working towards that. You guys are very logical like that. I feel like when people come towards you, they feel safe. I'm hearing safe haven. Okay, they feel comfortable in your energy. I would not be surprised if people come to you with their problems, or people come to you as a source of comfort, or, you know, for some wise advice, because you guys are very smart. You've been through it all and you've managed to change your life for the better, and people just wonder how, you know, because we have here comfort. This is all about people feeling comfortable. But I'm also getting a Venus energy. So some of you could be Taurus or Libra, whereby you like the finer things in life. You love feeling comfortable. You love buying things. You love feeling good. You like looking good. You're bad and bougie. So it's like, well, I'm going to have to work hard to get those things. I feel like with you guys, in terms of your job, you like to do something that's fulfilling as well as meaningful and fun. You refuse to do any job that makes you drained. Okay, and if you have done jobs like that in the past, or you're in the process of doing a job like that, it's like you're going to go through a powerful change. You do not like being bossed about. You do not like doing something that doesn't mean anything to you. Even if you can make stacks of money doing something you don't care about, you would rather opt for the option that is meaningful, that you can actually be yourself and express yourself. This is a very artistic pile. Okay, again, we have fun. People feel like you're really fun to be around. Like you're somebody who's really fun. Okay, you're someone who knows when to laugh and let loose. You know how to not take things too seriously, and you guys have mastered the art of not taking things personally. Okay, so there's just something about your energy that's very captivating, and it's like you don't stay sad for very long. Okay, you know how to pick yourself back up. You guys could be a Sagittarius, but it's like you know how to get right back up. All right. Well, let me see if I can channel in any auditory forms of messages. Bear in mind, it is 1 a.m. in the UK right now. But yeah. I'm hearing soothing, exasperating. You guys could have Leo in your chart. Like you're very, you know, you exaggerate type of shit for banter, for fun, for laughs. But you're very soothing. There's something very healing to your energy. I'm hearing extraterrestrial, so you guys could be starseeds. There's something about you that's really unique and out of this world. You guys could be Vega starseeds, but it's like something that stands out from the crowd, and people love how unique you are. People love how mysterious you are. They can't understand you, but that's what makes them even further drawn to you, you know? But yeah, that's all what's coming forward. I'm gonna leave the video here and stop it there. Let me know what else you want to see, and yeah, take care. Bye.